All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to our podcast. Please remember to hit that like and subscribe button and follow us on all social media platforms at Get It From My Mama. Okay. All right, what are we talking about today?
Today's show is Sis. It might be time to let it go. Clock it. Thank you. Thank you.
We break up
Sis, it
just to
just
make
might
up.
be time to let it go.
That's the title,
That is the title.
huh? L-I-G it.
Gotta L-I-G it. To start this off, I want to define, well, I'll see what you say. What is romanticizing? Romanticizing.
It's a real word?
It's a real word. That's crazy. You thought I just made that up?
No, I'm just fact checking.
Yeah.
Romanticizing. To romanticize everything is to make everything seem romantic. Like it's bliss, it's lovely. You want to find the love in everything, I guess.
Are we guilty of that?
Yes. It's delusional,
Clock it.
but
We,
I am that.
I think women are guilty of that.
Yeah.
Yeah. We
Oh, you are?
definitely-
You think
Oh,
you?
definitely.
Okay.
So I think we all grow up wanting to be, a princess,
Yeah.
wanting to be rescued. So according to Cambridge
Yeah.
Dictionary, romanticize, verb, to talk about something in a way that makes it sound better than it really is, or to believe that something is better than it really.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
I
And that's
romanticize everything then.
pretty much, especially in relationships, though. So that's where we have to, draw the line because it happens, kind of like in the movies when somebody spots somebody for the first time and it's like they've
Time
already,
stops, yeah.
time stopped. They've already,
Planned out their whole life.
yes, yes.
I get it.
It's something we got to work on, though. You don't think you need to work on that? You think you're just going to keep on living in this make-believe world that doesn't exist?
It does. It can exist.
It can.
Okay, so don't do
But
that.
the difference is it can, but we can't force that
Yeah, you're correct.
onto people.
I think that's the problem.
That is the problem.
don't make it seem like some people's life is like that.
Yeah, it is. But most is not.
Yes, that's
Especially
correct.
when it comes to sis, it might be time to let it go. You could be romanticizing all you want, but
Romanticizing foolishness.
it's not there. It's not there. So why do you think it takes so long for some people to just let it go?
It's a multitude of reasons.
Okay.
Number one, people be comfortable. If not comfortable, sometimes people don't want to start over. So they just hope and pray and stick with it, thinking it'll
Just
get better.
romanticizing, thinking
romanticizing
everything
your life,
is
yeah.
so
delusional.
perfect.
Yeah. Or social stigmas too.
What is that? You just threw that out there.
Pressure from society to
Stick it out.
yes, I was about to say because people call it giving up. Like you don't want to just give up, but I hate that term. Like nobody's just giving up.
Sis, it might be time to let it go.
It might just be time to. It's just not for you
Yeah, some people definitely get stuck.
because they worry about what other people thinking and saying.
I agree. I think
Yeah.
people's opinions make a
Correct.
drastic difference in whether people leave or stay. But people's opinions, they're not with you at night. They're not with you when you're sad. They're not with you when you're ready to fight. Like, so I don't care about people's opinions.
We know that, Rashonda. Yeah.
You didn't have to say it.
I'm
Like, I
saying
mean,
because
I do not care about
I always
people's
say She's an
opinions.
anomaly, so whatever we talk about don't really apply to her. Like,
I mean, I just do not care about people's opinions because your happiness comes first. So
I think it's easier said than done, though. Like, because I can't lie and say I don't care about people's opinions. I do. I know you don't, but
I'm saying, so if you are in a relationship that you shouldn't be in, what do people's opinions have to do with that? What are they going to do to improve your situation?
I mean, when you say it like that, nothing. But in your minds, that's not what you're thinking about. You're thinking about what they're gonna say if I do X, Y, and Z, because we've already put on this
Facade.
exactly. So
Well, I guess they just have to find out.
yeah, when you get to
Whoop de
that
doo.
point, and
Yeah.
you eventually will get to that point. But I think you ask why people stick it out so long. That's why.
Yeah, but that's a waste of time.
I agree.
It's a waste. And studies show that most people are with the wrong person. So a
Oh
lot
my
of people, most
gosh,
people are married to the wrong person.
why would you say
Yeah,
that?
it's the truth.
Oh my
So
goodness.
so just think about that. Most people are with the wrong person. And think about the people you know and the people who they're with
And
and
you're
just
like, I don't think that's the one.
that's right. So it's not as, it's not as ugly or mean as you think, because just I can think about it and I'm like, yeah, that they definitely. Yeah. And what about holding on to hope? Just hoping things gonna get better.
Or what's the word? Potential. I think women hold on to potential, if anything. Like knowing that somebody has the potential to do X, Y, and Z. We're just waiting on it. Well, how I feel about it, I don't know, because I've been there too.
We all have.
Yes.
But what happens when you sitting there playing with potential?
It turns into, what's the word? Resentment, if I'm going to be real with you. You sitting around waiting for that person to get together can turn into you harboring mixed or bad feelings. And then eventually that'll be the end of that. Because you're waiting on them to be the person you want them to be.
You want them to
You
be
want them to be, not the person that they
romanticizing.
are.
Yeah, you're romanticizing, wanting them to be something that
They're not, or
they're
have not
not.
shown me that they are,
They
or
showed
even
you they
capable that they are.
yeah, they showed you that was not who they were. But you're still keeping hope alive. That's why I say,
I
yeah,
am. I'm romantic, so
you can. But it needs to be with the right person
you're
who
right. I mean, and
actually.
it's hard. I'm not gonna say it's hard to take people as they are. It is because you want them to be more, but I have to accept what's in front of me. I mean, or don't, or I don't. But but yeah, but that's hard to accept sometimes.
Yeah, but that's the thing. It's nothing wrong with you wanting them to be better. There's nothing wrong with that.
So what's wrong?
Not a totally different person, just better.
Correct. Correct.
Women tend to want a
A
totally different person,
You are
and
correct.
you're not going
And if
to
that's the
get that,
case, you need to go and
sis.
find that totally different person.
Yeah, you might. It comes time to let that go. You're not going to get a totally different person,
Unfortunately.
but that's women.
Yeah.
We call that build a bear. You can't build no man.
Cause you can't raise up.
You can build them. I'm sorry, but you can't. All right. If he's already missing buttons, tail gone, nose gone, you cannot fix that.
You think we could guide that though? Like
You
kind of guide him to go find that
you
button
can't do
and put
nothing.
it back in, and then
Absolutely
you go
not.
find that finger and then you put that back on. And
No. Ain't no stitching. You can't do any of that. He needs to already be equipped with certain things.
I understand.
All right. Can add some accessories? You could do that. Put a little hat on it. You know what I'm saying? But you
But then it
can't
feels like you
build.
dressing him up for the next person.
Why do women feel like that? That's something I don't agree with that.
We know.
No, I do not. I don't agree with that. If it didn't work out with you and you were working on certain things and certain things improved, certain things didn't improve, once they get with the next person, wouldn't you be happy that they've
That's how I
actually
feel
learned
too. That's how I
something?
feel too. But I can understand women feeling like they've poured all of this into somebody and they just go and use it on the next person.
That
Which
wasn't-
again, I mean, it has nothing to do with me at
that
that
wasn't
point.
your person.
Yeah, correct.
that wasn't your person, and it's okay. It's not a waste, No, I think if you've poured into someone and they've actually used that and became better and improved, I think that's kudos. I think that's good.
I agree, but I can also see the other side.
But why? Why would you be mad because that person
Because you
actually,
wanted that.
but that wasn't your person,
But you
obviously.
wanted that. Yeah,
Romanticizing. That's
I'm
not,
saying
I
you
mean, you
wanted
can
that.
want it, but that's just not what it is. I think I'm just more of a realist. That's what my issue is.
It's not an issue. That's
I
how
mean,
we should be,
yeah,
but
I'm
it's
just a
hard.
realist, and I can't get mad at something that is actually happening and you can't change it. It's okay if they move
You
on.
can't change
You
it.
can. So, I mean, that's just like the women who let some trash go and that trash move on to the next person. They don't be tripping off of that.
Or they trash. I'm
So,
saying now you somebody else's problem. But that's what I'm saying. That's why potential. It's like this person can do the right thing. It's just not for you, and that hurts sometimes because you want it to be for you, and you gotta let it go be for somebody else.
sis, it might, you just
It's
have
just
to
gotta
let
let
it
it
go.
go.
Yeah,
I
that's
know
not your
it's hard.
person.
Trust
It's,
me,
and
I get it.
it's perfectly fine. It's fine. So when is it time to move on? When is it time to just let it go?
Oh, I don't know.
You don't know when that time is?
I'm saying I feel like you know when the time is. Like I said, I always say the things that you settle for in a relationship in the beginning will be the things that break you up in the end. So when you start feeling resentment, feeling like you're starting, I don't want to say hatred, but that's pretty much what it turns into. It turns into like, why aren't you doing this? I think that's when it's time to let it go, because that can turn into something bad. When is it time to let it go?
It's time to let it go when nothing's happening. There's no
No
growth.
growth. I can take that too.
Yeah. If the relationship is just stagnant, it's time to let it go. If you're not pouring in nothing into them and they're
They're
not
not
pouring
pouring.
anything into you,
What's the point?
what's the point?
No, I agree with that.
It's time to let it go. I don't care what it looks like. I don't care what people have to say. It's not going nowhere.
I agree. And people get stuck into routines as well. So that's another reason why people don't be trying to let it go.
What routines? The
Whatever.
routines of just faking it to make it? What in the world? No. That's the routine you talking about? You just faking it to make it?
I guess, ma.
I could see you getting stuck in that person being your person for quite some time. So now this is just,
What you're used to.
yeah, this is your normal. But it's not a happy normal.
Correct. It's the normal you're used to.
Yeah. But it's time to let that go and move on.
Time to shake the spot.
Shake it. Please shake it. What else? How else do we know it's time to move on?
When everybody in you don't care what everybody's saying, but everybody gonna be like, girl, it's time to get up out of there.
Or they be like,
I'm saying your
what's...
friends definitely know, like,
They definitely. A lot of times they don't really want to tell you that, sis, it might be
he's
time to
not,
let that
yeah.
go. And you need to listen.
I
A lot
agree.
of times women are not listening. People telling you it's time. So when you call in with them sob stories, nobody
No
don't
one
want to hear
hear
that.
over and over and over again, because I've been told you.
Been told you that. It's gone. The relationship is gone. You're just overstaying.
Yep.
You're welcome. It's time to go. It's time to go. What about when we saying don't date down? Why do we say that?
I think it saves you the trouble dating on your level versus having to what's the word I'm looking for? Make yourself smaller to fit what they got going on, if that makes sense.
Oh, it definitely makes sense to me. But what happens when you do date down? What happens?
I don't know what I'm supposed to say. Like, is it a
I'm saying. So you date down, and now you find yourself in a situation where all of this stuff you no longer like anymore, and you can't sustain that. So don't do it. Meaning, if you're on a certain level and that person is down here,
I have
certain,
to. It's like I have to break myself down a couple notches to meet you where you
and
at.
you can't sustain it,
You're
is what I'm
correct because
saying.
I'm up
So,
here and I need you to be
and you
up here.
probably did it at the beginning
I did. Yeah,
because you
yeah,
like
yeah,
them
yeah,
so
yeah.
much and you're romanticizing. You're thinking about, oh man, this could be this, that, and the third. But then as time goes on,
It's like it's not turning into that.
yeah, you cannot sustain it.
That's well put. You're correct.
And now, you're trying to make it seem like all of this stuff is going wrong. Nah,
No, that's what you signed up for.
that's exactly what you signed up for.
Because the things that you settle for in the beginning, it's gonna come to get you in the end.
Love's going to get you. That's it. You got anything you want to add?
Um, yeah, really just knowing when to let it go. And I
Sis.
don't recommend dating down ever. If you on this level, even if the man is a couple notches down, make him come up. You don't go down. Period.
I got some tips. If I could save you 3 to 5 years, I think my job here is done. My first tip is to remember that time is your most valuable commodity. So don't waste it. You can't get it back. Focus on what's in front of you versus what's behind you.
That part.
So if you gotta, let that relationship go, I don't care if, you've been with them for 2, 3 years. A lot of times y'all hold on to time like them 2, 3 years, and them 2 to 3 years, probably 6 months of it was good.
Good.
The rest, throw it in the trash. So just understand how valuable your time is.
Because you can't get it back.
And start letting things go quicker. Stop holding on so long. We holding on so long, man. Let that stuff go early on. Next one. My next tip is if who you with is now a chore, and we know how we feel about chores, it might be time to let them go. You know?
No shade. No
It's no
shade.
shade. It's just nobody ain't got time for that. It
Correct.
is now a chore. It is now something that you detest. You're just doing it because you have to,
Resentment.
I have to clean the bathroom. I'm not excited about that. Yeah.
If that's how you feel about your relationship,
Sis.
might be
Yeah.
time to let that go.
Let that go. Let that go. My last tip is if you can't remember the last time that you were happy, like I like to ask people, like, are you happy? And some people really have to
Think.
hard. Like you can't remember the last time you were happy. That's sad to me when somebody can't remember when they were happy with the person that they were with.
Baby, that is a huge red flag.
It's a lot. It's a lot that people, they might be like, well, trying to, make up
If
something.
you got
Like
to
you
think
should
that
be able
hard,
to know when the last time you were happy with yourself and with your partner in a relationship. So
bing bong.
happiness is key. We don't want
Bing
you to
bong.
lose yourself in this whole relationship thing that,
You
people
came with yourself, so you have to
people
leave
want
with
you to
yourself.
be in. Yeah, they don't talk about the cons of this whole relationship thing. So that's it. That's all I have.
Okay. All right. Well, I hope everyone enjoyed this
Sis,
episode, especially my ladies, because, sis,
it might be
it
time.
might be time to let it go. All right. So leave us some comments on what else we should talk about. If you like this video, remember to follow us on all social media platforms, and we'll be back next week. All right. Make sure y'all staying warm in this weather too. All right.